Love to the 12 tribes of Yashrael scattered abroad. In this lesson, we're going to discuss the ancient practices of the Israelites, in particular the practices of the Natsarim, the followers of Yahushua HaMashiach. We're going to begin in Matthew chapter 10. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles or the nations, and into any city of the Samaritans enter you not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Yashrael. We understand that Yahushua and his disciples were from Judea, the house of Yehuda, which was part of the nation or the kingdom of Yashrael, which was rendered in two. You had the kingdom of Yashrael divided into the house of Yehuda and the house of Yashrael. Yahushua specifically gave instructions to his Talmudim, his disciples, his students, to seek out Israelites of the house of Yashrael, the so-called northern kingdom. Verse 7, And as you go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely you have received, freely give. Verse 9, Provide neither gold, nor silver, nor brass in your purses, nor scrip for your journey, neither 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves, for the workman is worthy of his meat. And into whatsoever city or town you shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till you go thence. And when you come into a house, salute it. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. So we are going to look at this phrase, when you come into a house, salute it. What does it mean to salute a house? Verse 14, And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when you depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. So going back to verse 12, and when you come into a house, salute it. And we find this repeated in Luke chapter 10. And into whatsoever house you enter, first say, Peace be to this house. And if the Son of Peace be there, your peace shall rest upon it. If not, it shall turn to you again. So Yahushua gives this instruction to his Talmudim, to his students, that when they enter a house in a certain place, in a certain town, that they are to salute it, or first say, Peace be to this house. Not to worry whether the family or the residents of the house are worthy or not, because if they are worthy, their peace will rest upon the place. If not, their peace will return to them. But what does it mean to salute a house? The Shem Tov Matthew is a Hebrew copy of the book of Matthew from the 14th century. And here we read in verse 12, When you enter into the house, give them a shalom, saying, Shalom to this house, shalom to all who dwell in it. So in the Shem Tov Matthew, it gives us more of an understanding of what Yahushua told his disciples to do when they enter a house. So, as Natsarim, as followers of Yahushua HaMashiach, when we enter a house, we are to say, Shalom to this house, Shalom to all who dwell in it. In Hebrew, Shalom Bazat Habayit Shalom Lakal Hayushabim Bathuka. Do me a huge favor and smash the like button. And also consider subscribing. It really helps me to grow the channel. And the more the channel grows, the more we all can spread the word. To get a better cultural context of the instructions that Yahusha gave to his disciples, we're going to the scroll of Shemuel, or 1 Samuel chapter 25. And David, sent out 10 young men. And Dawood said unto the young men, Get you up to Carmel, and go to Nabal, and greet him in my name. And thus shall you say to him, that live in prosperity, peace be both to you, and peace be to your house, and peace be unto all that you have. So if we look at some different versions, we read, Long life and peace to you, and peace to your house, and peace to all that you have. So we see that this is an ancient Israelite greeting. When we look at this verse from the Septuagint, verse 6, And thus shall you say, May you and your house seasonably prosper, and all yours be in prosperity. We commonly have the understanding that shalom translated into English is peace. Probably a better translation would be prosperity, because shalom actually means completeness, wholeness. So we have a greeting which basically has the same idea of what we found in Matthew chapter 10. However, here in Shemuel is worded a little bit differently in the Hebrew. L'chai wa'ata shalom, wa ba'iteka shalom, wa kol asher leka shalom. So let's compare the two instances, 1 Samuel chapter 25 and Matthew chapter 10. So we have Dawood or David giving a command to his subordinates to greet Nabal. In Matthew we have Yahusha, the root and offspring of Dawood, giving a commandment to his Talmudim. Dawood sent his men to Nabal. Nabal means fool. Yahusha sent his disciples to the lost sheep of the house of Yasharal. What made them foolish? They were foolish because they had departed from the covenant. Actually, because of their disobedience, they were divorced from the covenant. Dawood told his men to greet him in his name, in his authority. In other words, they were going to Nabal to represent Dawood. Same as the Natsarim, we go out and seek out the lost sheep of the house of Yasharal in the name of Yahusha, the messenger of Yahuwah. In this awakening of the biblical Israelites around the world, and we return to the covenant and return to the ancient pathways, let's pick up these customs that our righteous ancestors practiced and put them into practice in our lives. When we go to each other's homes, when we greet each other, we should greet each other according to our own customs and put away the customs of the nations, of the foreigners. Let's return wholeheartedly to Yah. Fear Elohim and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Bind up the testimony, seal the Torah among my disciples. Shalom, family. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Like, comment, and share.